Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Got another review today, the Engel Wireless Thermostat. Just going to do an unboxing, fitting. I'm going to fit it to my fridge, my 45 litre fridge, and put the heads-up display in my Hilux. This model here, the Engel Wireless Thermostat, I was looking at another one, I think it was Companion. It was $69, this was $49, and it seems to have a lot more information in the dial. The only thing it doesn't have in comparison is AAA batteries, and you need 4 of them for this operation. To me, it's not worth 20 bucks for 4 AAA batteries for a big blue ugly, somewhat no-name brand item. But yeah, we'll get it fitted and we'll see how it goes. Okay, for this fit, I'm going to use obviously the wireless thermostat kit itself. I'm going to use some sticky pads. I'll probably end up going with a Velcro one so I can take it out of the car and sit it with me if I need it. And obviously some AAA batteries, El Cheapos. In the kit, you get your, what's this one? Here's your transmitter. Sits inside the fridge. Some distractions and your heads-up display. I decided to go some proper, I guess you'd say brand name batteries. Not rechargeable or anything like that, just some long life Philips batteries. That's your heads-up display. Just to give you a comparison of size, that's a AAA battery next to it. So it's a reasonable size. It's good looking. I'd date it. Well, we'll get this in the car and go from there. And of note too, as I'm putting the batteries in, I noticed this has a little hanger. I guess you could fit that over a screw if you needed. And the back of the heads-up display here has a little stand if you wanted to use it as a stand on a table or in your car, I guess. Goes right the way around. And a capacity for a hook as well. Yeah. So looking at the reading, we've got the sensor here. You can see it's a nice brisk 20.6 degree day here in Brisbane. It's got the fridge high and low temperatures, ambient, high and low. So obviously ambient is, I guess you would say the temperature outside of the fridge. This high and low range keeps track for 24 hours. So it'll tell you your lowest temperature, obviously the fridge got to, and the highest temperature your fridge got to. I just read in the instructions, if you want to reset that, it automatically resets every 24 hours. But if you want to reset it, you just take the batteries out and put them back in. This switch here as well is a degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. In Australia, we run degrees Celsius, so it's obviously set to that right now. This sender has a little red, I guess you'd say LED that flashes on every now and then. And when this restarts, it runs through all the sensor settings. At the top of the sender as well, it also has like your phone, a little reception gauge, which tells you how close you are in reception. It's little 3 bars, much like your phone. And it also has, it goes to dashes if it's not getting a response from the sender. So I'm gonna throw my sender in the fridge. I will mount this later once the fridge is dry. I'm just going to sit it in there for now. You've probably seen the red dot come on before. This fridge is set to 0 degrees. It's gone up to 1 degree since I opened it. This is a CFF Dometic 45 fridge. Not an Engel fridge. A little bit cheaper. Picked it up for 500 bucks as a kit with the cover. Great fridge. It's about 3-4 years old now. It's never been switched off. So that's there. The car's parked outside. I'll go put this heads-up unit in the car. I'm not lifting my fridge in there. All right, I'm having some issues here. So you're meant to calibrate the transmitter to the receiver by taking the batteries out, letting the little reception kick in, and then getting a reading. It needs to be within plus or minus the temperature on the fridge. As you can see, saying the temperature inside the fridge is 17 degrees. Nah. So I think there's something wrong with either the transmitter or the receiver. So hang fresh, I'll be handing it back. All right, Try it again, taking the batteries out. You can see up here the little reception icon that comes up. Otherwise, dashes will appear if there's no reception, and eventually you'll get a temperature reading. I've had a look in the instructions and it mentions you may have barriers or transmitter interference. I've turned the radio off. Yep, still 16 degrees. No good. Not off to a good start here, Engel. So after 20 minutes and the transmitter not going below 16 degrees, I decided to take it back. Obviously something wrong with the transmitter. Back to BCF. So this is the one I'm talking about. And this was the other one. All right, take two. Saying the fridge is 23 degrees. Outside is 24.9. And I don't think that's accurate. So I'm gonna leave it 20 minutes, come back. If not, product's going back and this is going to YouTube. All right, so thinking of ways to put it in the interim. I had a look here. It's not really going to work because I can't see it too much. Ideally, it would have been down there, but I can't really get a firm grip on the sticky pad. That's not long enough. There's also an option to put it up here, but that'll probably get smashed by the sun. So I think the only place I can put it is here. Yeah, but I might smash that with my knuckle. And obviously when you're driving, you're not going to be able to see it. No, I can't see it. Yeah, I think the only applicable spot for me to put it, other than it could go there, but it's hard to see, is here. Get yourself some alcohol solution if you've got it. Similar, just to clean the area. Any grease. So 50 minutes later, in 2 resets, we're at 5.2 degrees. Is this saying 1 degree or just went to 0? So interesting. Well, ambient temperature of 20.8. Let's have a look at my meat thermometer here. Ambient temperature of 21 degrees flat, so 20.8, very similar. So it's installed now. I've had a look, 4.9 degrees, staying strong. I had a look online. I can remove this easily if I need to, either clip forward or by taking it out, it exposes the batteries, or I can rip it off for via the Velcro. I had a look online. Everyone's saying that these things read about 2.5 degrees over, so that would make sense. The fridge probably sitting around 3 degrees-ish, although it says 0 degrees on it. But yeah, fits in there. Not too bad. We'll do a brief summary. So my summarizing thoughts on the Engel Wireless Thermostat. Would I buy this product again? Probably not. The fact it took over 50 minutes, to get down to an ambient temperature of 4.9 degrees, which I've had a look on the reviews. They're generally within 2.5 degrees more a reading. So ideally, it'll probably be around 2 to 3 degrees in that fridge. So I probably wouldn't buy it. The fact it took 50 minutes, and then I tried it with my my meat thermometer, which I don't recommend to put in your meat, put in your cooked meat. I tried it with that one, and it took, within 30 seconds, it had the same ambient temperature and a very similar reading within the fridge itself. So I probably wouldn't recommend it. The companion one, I got footage of that when I went back to the store because that sender was wrecked. I'd put that in there for over 20 minutes and it didn't even get below, I think it was 17 or 15 degrees. So that sender unit was wrecked. The companion one, which I got footage of, yes, it's blue. I don't have anything against the Smurfs or blue items for that matter. If you had a look in my 2015 SR5 Hilux, I had the last of the N70s, has a nice black interior. Now, call me a Kardashian, but I like the black fascia a little bit more. It's more aesthetically pleasing for my cab, so that's why I got it. Plus, it had a lot more information on the face itself. So first impressions, not that good. We'll see how we go later. My mate has the companion one. He's had it for a few years. He really enjoys it. He thinks it's a good item. As you can see now, so my fridge is over there. My car's parked a couple of meters that way outside, and the sender unit is, and the transmitter and the receiver unit are working fine. And it's maintaining that 4.5 to 4.9 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we'll see how it goes long term. Yeah, as I was saying, I chose the Engel over the companion one because Engel being engineered in Japan, whether or not they're made in Japan anymore, this does say made in China, you know, it's debatable. Possibly the product standards have lapsed there with a lot of other things. Just the main reason is I got this for the fascia, the information, $20 cheaper, and the aesthetics. It matched my car better than the blue one. The Australian consumers can like constantly getting ripped off, and I think it's up to us to. I couldn't find any information about this digital thermostat in YouTube, so you know this is why I did the Bellini milk frother, which I'm still using. Review that's a great little item. I'm still using it. I noticed people were interested in it. They're looking at it. If we can just all shout out to try and make a better informed decision about an item that may be subpar, well, if this helped you out, that's a bonus. So I haven't posted for a while. Stay tuned. It's been big life changes for me. I'll be doing a lot more product reviews moving into the future. So stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
That's it. It's a freestyle. The fuck you want for free?